Meetings come to order. We're going to start off with our prayer, Mr. Jody White.
In the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Lord, we want to give thanks to you for bringing this council together and all the folks joining tonight, bringing in this new year of 2026. We're asking for your blessing to look over us, Lord, to make the decisions for the betterment of our parish and the betterment of our state if we can. Thanks. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen.
Okay, roll call.
Miss Nancy Carrier, here. Miss Mildred Theory, here. Mr. Alvin Stelly.
Here.
Miss Vivian Olivier. Mr. Wayne Ordway.
Here.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards.
Here.
Thank you.
Do you have anybody that wants to address the committee in the Public Works? I have no slips. So then we'll move on to Public Works report.
Okay, with the December report, we boom axed 5 roads, clean culverts on 10 roads, covered installation on 13, debris removal on 30, ditching on 3 roads, grading on 31, grass cutting on 16, material spread on 4, patching on 18, sign installation 26, tree removal 3, and we worked on 2 washouts.
I have any questions? I want to move to accept the Public Works
Motion.
report.
Second.
Miss Mildred Theory.
Yes.
Mr. Alvin Stelly.
Yes.
Mr. Wayne Ordway.
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards. Motion passed.
6, forward all applications received for 2 appointments for a 2-year term to Fire District Number 6 from 2026 to 2028.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Alvin Stelly.
Yes.
Mr. Wayne Ordway.
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards. Miss Mildred Theory.
Yes.
Motion followed.
Number 7, discuss changing the speed limit on the Nursing Home Road and Drive Bayou Road. Councilman Harold Taylor, I think you have this on the,
Are you speaking to me?
yes, sir, I'm sorry.
I can't hear you.
I apologize.
That's
Okay,
okay.
you're
The request from citizens on those roads, because it's a new road and it's blacktopped and it's well-traveled road. The speed limit is presently 20 miles an hour. I've asked the sheriff to go in and do an assessment and make a recommendation, and he has, and he suggested we move the speed limit to 40 miles per hour. And that's what the ordinance is gonna contain.
Questions? Okay. So discuss any other business properly brought before this committee?
You got to, Madam Chair, you got to bring it up. Do we need a motion in reference to the,
I guess, yeah, I'm sorry.
I make that motion that we forward it to the full council.
second?
Miss Vivian Olivier. Mr. Wayne Ordway.
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards.
Yes.
Miss Mildred Theory.
Yes.
Mr. Alvin Stelly.
Yes.
Motion followed.
Okay, discuss any other business properly brought before this committee? If there's none,
I move to adjourn. Move.
Mr. Wayne Ordway.
Yes.
Mr. Jimmy Edwards. Yes. Miss Mildred Theory.
Yes.
Mr. Alvin Stelly.
Yes.
Miss Vivian Olivier. Motion passed.
Meeting of the Administrative Finance Committee will come to order. Roll call, please. Present.
Mr. Harold Taylor.
Present.
Mr. Ken Moore.
Present.
Mr. Jackson
Yeah.
Brown. Mr. Jimmy.
Here. Persons to address the committee, Ms. Lena Charles.
Good evening, councilmen and women, and parish president, and
Ms. Lena, pick your mic
staff.
up just a little bit. Yeah, if you can.
Oh. You got,
Yeah, just twist it up. There you go. Now you're talking. Thank you.
this part, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to repeat. Good evening, councilmen and women, and the staff, as well as our parish council president and the community at large. My name is Lena Charles, and I'm here to ask the council for a reappointment to the St. Landry Parish Economic Development Board, better known as SLED. And I have served numerous years. I have, because of that appointment, that confidence that you gave in appointing me to this position, I went on to be the chairperson of the Opelousas Downtown Development District. And under that leadership, we've done a lot of things for the community, the seed of the parish, Opelousas. I would like to continue to serve. We have a lot more to do, just as you all. We're moving our city and our parish forward. So I also know that a lot of times we're not able to attend because we all have various commitments. But a lot of times we have questions or concerns. And if you do have any questions or concerns, I'll be happy to answer them right now. If not, I would thank you all and ask y'all's support. You look like you have a question, Mr. Ordway. Could I help you? Okay. You have a question?
I have a statement. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Bet.
Thank you. And thank you all for the condolences for my brother and for our family. You know, it was very difficult. That's why I wasn't here last month. But Mr. Fontenot would be proud to know that he was able to serve and do the things he did in this community. So thank y'all so much for your prayers.
Charles, I think Ms. Theory would like to ask you.
Yes, I want to personally thank you for your service. We appreciate all that you do for the parish. Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am.
Anyone
you.
else? Thank you, Ms. Charles.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Lena.
Our parish president will now give a finance report.
So in the packet, you're going to see the fiscal agent agreement between us and the Bank of Washington State Bank. It's time for renewal, so in your packet is a copy of it, and I'm asking the council to forward that to the full council meeting for approval.
Okay.
Is that it?
You
No.
You want to move it to full council?
Yeah, if you want to do it individually, I got a couple of other things, but
Yeah, go ahead.
okay. Also in your packet, adjudicated property sale we had on December 29th. The highest bidders are listed on your sheets with a total of 51,000, I believe, altogether of sales. So I'm asking the council to bring this to the full council to sell the properties. Also, the juvenile justice district that was put in place in 2023 by the state legislature. Today we came out with our proposal for the juvenile justice district, and we could be asking the people of our parish and the 9-parish region to support a 1-cent sales tax to build a facility in a 9-parish region, more than likely to be north of I-10. And that 9-parish region, I'm the chairman of that committee, and we're starting that process now. So y'all have a packet with y'all in your packet tonight. If you have any questions or concerns, y'all can call me or come meet with me. But it's going to be a 1-cent sales tax that's going to be collected over a period of 1 year, which should generate $81 million to build the facility. Then after the facility is built, it drops down to no more than a quarter cent for operation and maintenance of the facility. And that's going to house 96 juveniles. So the theory behind it is that we want to build it and not have a bond to pay back, and then just have the operation and maintenance on it with the ability to increase the bed capacity if needed by doing the pods in 16-bed pods. But this is our first meeting today. We had a press conference on that, and then it's going to be continued on till to the election. But I'm available for comment or questions or anything. And then on the 22nd of January, oh, okay, I got a question.
Mr. Bellord, I notice here that we have a lot of parishes included in this tax.
Yeah. So,
So, suppose one parish doesn't make it.
it's gonna be the majority of the district. The 9 parish area, the region. So if it fails in one parish, but the majority of the district supports it, it's approved in all the parishes.
Okay.
Question.
You have a question? Go ahead, Timmy.
Mr. Ballard, how much money are we spending on juveniles a year?
In the year 2025, it's gonna be close to 500,000 in juvenile services to have them incarcerated for pretrial.
And my next question to that would be, how much revenue would be collected if it passed in this parish with a 1 cent sales tax for the first year and a 1/4 cent for the remaining time? Do you know that?
Yeah, so the estimated dollar amount on the 1 cent for the first year is like 15.2 million of collection. And then in the second year on the 1/4 cent is gonna be 3.8 million, that's estimated.
Thank you.
Who has a question? Go ahead. Yes, Nancy?
And how big is this facility?
Please speak in the mic.
How big is this facility?
It's a 96-bed facility, estimated to be about 30,000 square feet,
Okay, because
on
I
about
saw,
12 acres.
I saw, on TV, I know you might have saw, they opened a new jail in Evangeline Parish, and they're gonna be housing juveniles too.
So we have the ability to house juveniles across the street here. But the problem is that if there's a location, the way the law reads now is that if they arrest a juvenile and they have to make the attempt to find a juvenile facility. That's one of the biggest problems. In our parish, we have a contract with Jackson Parish Sheriff's Office. So we automatically have a bed space over there for them. So we don't want to keep them in our jail because it's a 10-by-10 cell. They can't see outside. And it's just ridiculous. It's like you can't put a human in that.
Well, I
So-
understand that, but I was just seeing that Evangeline Parish is a part of this district. And being that they just opened a new jail, and they're gonna be able to house, I forgot how many juveniles. So I was just wondering how is it still necessary?
Well, it's going to be necessary for St. Andrew Parish and the rest. It's going to be, just understand that if Evangeline Parish has a jail to do this, which I didn't see it, so I don't know. If they do, then that's up to them. But they're part of this district, and the only way to get out of this district is through the legislature. So,
I hope you didn't misunderstand.
Yep.
It's not just for juveniles, but they're gonna be able to house juveniles also. So that's why I was asking. And so because you're talking about St. Andrew Parish, where is this gonna be located?
we don't have a site picked out.
But because St. Andrew Parish is the largest parish out of all those parishes, are you anticipating St. Andrew Parish?
I'm anticipating north of I-10, close to Lafayette Parish, because of the workforce. It will take 85 to 100 employees to run this facility. So if I had, my best guess is going to be in St. Andrew Parish, yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's all I have.
Unless Acadia or St. Martin finds something.
If you don't mind me saying, in reference to what you're saying, Ms. Nancy, you are correct to a degree, but I think with their new jail, they're gonna be able to do just what we can do across the street. That'll be a short-term, temporary, very temporary that they would house a juvenile. But this can lead to more long-term housing in reference to GEDs and, helping them to rehabilitate the juvenile to come back into society if they're arrested on a major crime. Yeah, I think Evangeline with their new jail, that's a short-term housing of a juvenile.
Okay.
FJ, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Mr. President, in reference to somewhat speaking about my question, what will that do to the juvenile detention housing line item in the general fund?
Hopefully that would alleviate it completely. Because right now we having to rob Peter to pay Paul to do juvenile housing. The law requires us to do that. So that roughly $500,000 a year could be used in another spot of the government other than what it's being used for now.
Would it also include food, transportation, all the other miscellaneous?
This is gonna be the state-of-the-art facility, because what we are doing is making sure that we don't leave anything out. We visited other facilities in the state and asked them what they would do differently. And one of the things is job readiness programs, for these, juveniles. When they get out, get them to work and get them into society.
Including medical, since that's a big
Everything,
deal.
yeah, school, everything.
Thank you.
Mr. Marks?
Yes, Mr. President, I was wondering about the longevity or the length of the tax proposals for how many years?
10 years, from
10
what,
years.
from, that's.
I didn't know if it was in here, I hadn't.
Yeah, no, it's not in the
Okay.
pamphlet, but that's the projected 10-year renewable,
With the option of renewal?
renewal, yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead, Pastor.
Mr. President, you said when that's coming up to vote?
June 27th, 26th.
Anyone else? But you have anything else, Mr. Bellard?
One other thing is the state of the parish on January 22nd, at 6 o'clock at the Delta Grand. Just wanted to, just FYI. That's all I have.
Mr. Bellard, I have a question. We haven't received the budget for 26. When do you think we might get that?
I'm gonna bring it to the full council at the next meeting to be reintroduced. I did talk, with our DA, and, I think we're coming up to a good understanding on the budget.
Thank you.
Mr. Tip? Ready.
Yes, sir.
Just a comment, Mr. Bellard. It would be a good idea for the committee, where there's 9 parish area, for y'all to buy whatever land y'all buy and pinpoint an exact location of this facility. Because just in history, if the public doesn't know where this facility is going to be located at, 9 times out of 10, they're going to vote against it.
Right.
And that's just my opinion. They got 5 billion people in the world. That's just my opinion.
Right, no, I understand, and you're absolutely correct. The last time we had this opportunity, when the state wanted to come in, it was never wanted to be in my backyard, so to speak. This is something that the board, that the Juvenile Justice District Board decides on, so this is not something that's being brought to the council, so you don't have to decide on that, thank God, because last time we had the opportunity, it got kicked out, and it's right there in Bunkie. And, but we'd have had free bed space, and we'd have been a lot better set up now if we'd have kept that here. So, and I want people to understand that this facility is not going to be a jail, okay? We could be housing these juveniles because of what they may have committed a crime, but it's also going to give these judges the ability to maybe get these kids to go sit down for a couple of days for doing a minor crime, so it don't lead up to a major crime. Because right now, you'd be surprised that the judges that call me and say, I have to send this kid. He had a gun, or she had a gun, or something. We want to try to prevent that from happening, so we don't have to bring them across the street whenever they make 18. So it's a process, and it's much needed, but the word tax is not a good word, and nobody wants to pay a tax. But I'm just here to tell you, people are paying for it, whether they know it or not. So,
Whenever they house.
yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
Mr. Marks?
Yes, I was just wondering about the utilization of each parish representation. Has that been discussed? And if it has, what are the numbers?
So it's not going to be to where each parish has a set number. We're talking about the numbers now, but we have to make sure that we have the capability to bring in these juveniles that have the more serious crimes, but also allowing the judges to put those in there. So it's 96-bed facility in 9 parishes. It doesn't seem like a lot.
It doesn't.
You know, right now, I think we have 7 out right now. And I think we'll fit up whatever capacity we may have. So that's in the talks now. And to put a hard number on a parish is going to be kind of difficult, because some parishes might need more, even though they have less people. So, I think it's gonna be playing by ear, but everybody's gonna get their fair share.
You would think whoever's paying the biggest tax aspect or generated revenue should have some opportunities to have additional space is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, looking at it from that aspect, I agree, but we also gotta realize that some of the communities that don't have as much people and don't pay as much taxes, they may have more crime.
Right, right.
So we gotta keep an open mind when it comes to that.
One other question, if I may.
Yes, sir.
Do you have, or have y'all discussed outside the region?
Yes, we have. One of the issues, the state offered they had some money for grab last year. And part of the process was that if we would get any money from the state, we'd have to hold 30% bed capacity for them. So the board, we asked for it, we didn't get anything. Now the board decided to move forward with the tax and not pursue any more state funding with those loopholes in there. However, if the capacity allows, we may have to house outside prisoners, just outside inmates, just because to help with the operations. But our initial thought process is not to do that until we can see what we need for our parish and in the district.
Any other questions? I have a question. Mr. Bellard, I may have misunderstood. When this tax goes to the voters for a vote and it passes in a majority of the parishes and the minority voted against it, they're gonna end up paying the tax also?
That's correct.
Can you
Because
explain
they
that
said-
legally, Counselor? Can you explain that legally?
The voters in the district vote on whether or not there shall be a tax, and the majority vote prevails.
Majority vote in all the 9 parishes, what,
Right.
8 parishes?
It's one district legislatively created, and therefore the voters who will vote on that are the voters within that district. Now, there are different parishes.
Yeah.
There are different parishes, but this is a district.
So it's a popular vote in the Acadia, Allen, Evangeline, Iberia, Jeff Davis, St. Martin, St. Mary, St. Landry, Vermilion. Is that correct?
Yeah.
If they get a majority vote in this district composed of these parishes, everybody pays.
Right.
And okay, thank you.
Now, one of the comment before is asked, the election cost is going to be on the state. Since the state created us, the state is going to have to burden the cost of the election, so it's not going to be put on the parish, on each one of the parishes.
Any other questions? Anything else, Mr. Bellard? All right, we have 3 things to vote on.
All in one package.
Let's do it separate, that way we can. Okay, the first one, if you want to do the Acadiana Regional Juvenile Justice.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second, Madam Chair.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Yes.
Do we have a motion to do the adjudicated properties, send it to the full council for a vote? Madam Clerk.
It's already on item number 7 for vote, the adjudicated property. We can vote on this,
Okay.
on the contract.
All right.
The adjudicated property is on line 7 to vote for.
Okay. All right, well, we'll go ahead and get that taken care of now. So we have a motion to, on the adjudicated property, and the last one is the motion on the Washington Bank.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Kenmore?
Yes.
Mr.
Yes.
Mr.
Yeah.
Yes.
Item number 5, followed all applications received for 4 appointments to.
Washington Bank, Mr.
Pardon me?
We gonna vote on Washington Bank now?
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought that's what we voted on. Go ahead.
So made.
Second. Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Kenmore?
Yes.
Motion called.
Item number 5,
We have to approve the report.
and a motion to approve the report.
So may.
Second.
Madam Clerk.
Yes.
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 Now, we go on to item number 5. Forward all applications received for 4 appointments to the, for a 3-year term to St. Helena Parish Economic Development District.
So
we have a
moved.
motion. We have a motion.
Second.
Madam Clerk.
Mr. Ernest Blanchard.
Yes.
Mr. Fulton Jones.
Yes.
Mr. Kit Marks.
Yes.
Mr. Dexter Brown.
Yes.
Mr. Timothy Legend.
Yes.
Motion followed.
Item number 6, authorize the council clerk to advertise for 1 appointment to a 5-year term to the St. Helena Agriculture Arena. Motion made.
So made.
Second. Madam Clerk.
Fulton Jones.
Yes.
Mr. Kit Marks.
Yes.
Mr. Dexter Brown.
Yes.
Mr. Timothy Legend.
Yes.
Mr. Ernest
Yes.
Blanchard. Motion followed.
Item number 8, discuss rooster fighting in the parish. Mr. Timmy Lejeune.
I put this back on the agenda and simply for just one cause. I'd like to see this get to the full committee. And the reason for that is because the last time it was brought up, I think it was kind of pushed. I do understand there may be some discrepancies in there, but I would like to have that opportunity for it to get to the full council, and that's all I'm asking this committee to do tonight. If you would please consider looking at this and we get it to the full council, I'll make that motion and goes forward.
Good. Second. I just have a discussion on that.
Okay.
You know, yes, I know, you want to push it forward to go to the full council. But, we have a state statute, 2 state statutes on the cockfighting in Louisiana.
You are 100% correct, Mr. Brown. All I'm asking you is to get it to the full council so we can do some research and get some real answers for this. I get all of that. I'm just asking to get it to the full. You can vote no in the full if you don't want to. I just ask you to go to the full council.
Unless you get
So-
Mr. Jeff Landry to do an executive order on it.
So, you through?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm through.
So, Mr. Timmy, if it's illegal and it's a state statute, why would you want to bring it to the full council?
Is that you can go to the state and get an exemption for that permit to happen. I don't know if it's true. I'm just
Well, why don't you ask the attorney right here? Why don't you just ask the attorney if we can do it that way? And we'll skip, we'll get an answer before we have to rehearse this thing again. Mr. Dupachain, you want to expound on that?
As far as I know, you can't get a permit to commit a felony, which is what it is currently. If you attended or bet on it, it's a misdemeanor. If you organize, cockfight conducted, the felony, if you get convicted of it, a minimum of 6 months in jail, minimum of a $750 fine on a first offense. On a second offense, then it's a minimum of 1 year in jail and a minimum of a $1,000 fine. That's the state statute, state legislature made it a crime. State legislatures can repeal statutes. Are they going to repeal this one? But it is a state statute. District courts can invalidate statutes as unconstitutional, but you need a lawsuit first to bring it before court, then it has to sustain itself in the Court of Appeals. So that's basically what's out there. I did not find anything in case law, stating ignore this statute, it doesn't count. That's just a plain, objective, unbiased analysis of the situation without, being for it or against it. That's the law as it is right now.
So, hold on, I have a question.
Go ahead.
So are you saying that if we make a motion to send this to the full council for further consideration, we could be charged with? Huh?
No, sir.
Are you saying that? Huh?
No, sir.
Let me speak.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. What I want to say is exactly what you said, Mr. Dupachain, what a lot of you guys are thinking. That's not the intent of what these gentlemen here are trying to do. Meaning, they're not asking us to change a law or go against a law, but they're asking for some help to look at something. And the reason I'm saying it that way without saying more than that, I did have an opportunity to sit down with one of the gentlemen in this room tonight. So I'm in agreement with Mr. Timmy that we need to look at it more, and we can then in turn talk about exactly what they are asking of us. And it's not for us to make our own law or rule to go against what the state has. We just got to give it a chance to bring out all the points.
Mr. Marks?
The Constitution allows due process. And the way I look at it, no matter what situation we have, we should take a closer look at and get all the information on the table, state, federal, local, whatever, and make decisions based off the facts. And if it's unlawful and we can't do anything about that, then it's unlawful. And then it's done. Yes. So, go ahead.
Deliberation and discussion is always part of the legislative process, even if it doesn't lead to anything. So passing it to the full council is okay. There's no rule against it. I mean, nothing may not lead anywhere, but deliberation, discussion is always a good thing for a legislative body.
Okay. So if we do this, Mr. Palmer,
Go ahead.
if we do this, can you provide us with the detailed information of these laws and statutes and limitations and things of that nature so we can make an intelligent decision?
Well, essentially there's two statutes. One is a felony to conduct a cockfight. The other one is a misdemeanor to attend or bet on a cockfight. There's no case law that invalidates it, but we can look at this as detailed and extensively as you would want. Just a clear, unbiased, objective analysis of it, but it's kind of
Cut and
in
dry.
the law books.
Yeah, okay.
So what statute were you quoting there, Mr. Dupachain?
Title 14, Section 102, .23, that's the conducting it. And then Title 14, Section 102.24, that's betting or attending it.
Is that the part you read, 2-4? Because
Yeah.
2-3 says something different. It says, it shall be unlawful for any person to, 1, organize or conduct any commercial or private cockfighting wherein there is a display of combat or fighting among one or more domestic or feral chickens, and in which it is intended or reasonably foreseeable that the chicken would be injured, maimed, mutilated, or killed. And it goes on. Okay.
The statute in back of it is betting and attending the fight.
So if that's the law, we would have to have the legislature change the law to allow us to do it. They would have to void this statute. Is that what you're saying?
Right. Number one, legislature would repeal statute, or number two, a court would declare it unconstitutional if there's a lawsuit. Neither of those things, involve the parish council.
Right, gotcha. All right, you've heard the motion. Do we have a motion?
Yeah, we do.
Do we have a second?
And what is that motion? It's just to forward.
Repeat your motion, Timmy.
Discussion about cockfight, permits, or possibility thereof.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Yeah.
We have a second, Madam Clerk.
Yes.
Mrs. Ken Lawrence,
Yes.
Mrs. Deborah Brown,
Yes, if we don't get sued, yes.
Do we have any other business to be brought before the committee? If not, we'll have a motion to adjourn.
So made.
Yes.
Mrs. Ken Lawrence,
Yes.
Mrs. Deborah
Yes, ma'am.
Brown, Tim Bishop. Motion adjourned.
Motion to adjourn.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah.